Hello everyone, welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena. Still playing Foundations, the new set. What are we doing here? We don't want Omniscience. 6 mana, 7/7 Trample. When creatures deal combat damage on your turn, put counters. Okay. Can cast from your... Okay, I mean, it seems like an exciting finisher. I think the Eagle's okay. I mean, I think this Grey Worm is sick. Shriekmass is good, but whatever. Eagle is a good card if you're playing both blue and white, but you don't want to commit to that early. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be this worm, man. How good does Dratsian think the Shriekmass is? Not all that good. The 9 Lives Familiar, I think, is pretty alright. What is this? 7 mana, 6/6 flying. ETB Demonic Tutor. Pretty strong stuff. Banshee costs less, though. And is also very good. Well, I think we want a black card here. What does Dratsum think of the Rune Scarred Demon? Thinks it's good. What's this one called? Banshee? Doesn't like it as much, huh? Okay. That's fine. I think they're both exciting. Unicorn, very strong for green-white. We could even actually arguably take the Unicorn because it works well with this thing, which wants us to put counters on stuff. Yeah, you know what? This being double color is not as much of a problem because I already I want to be green. So we'll try the Unicorn. Gourmand would have loved this in my red-black deck. This card's fine, although kind of heavy. I mean, I don't think Garrick's Uprising really makes a lot of sense in this deck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Great Worm has 4 or more toughness. Let's see, these... Okay, it's a trigger, so they don't have the counters when they enter. So if you play a 3-power creature, it won't trigger this, even though it'll get a counter after it enters. I mean, maybe just Broken Wings? Or, I don't know. I mean, Garrick's Uprising, it could be something. We're not married to white, and we have at least one big creature that triggers it already. I love this, I think. 3 mana for a 4/2 trample that comes with food. Sort of. And what is this? It's okay. This is the indestructible trick. Yeah. Don't think we're playing Pridemate. Blood Witch is maybe a signal? It's kind of a good card. I think this is just good, though. And lets me stick to green / cut off green, rather than dipping into black for something that doesn't look like I'll actually play it. Rebuke is okay. Broken Wings is okay. I think this is the best card here, but I'm just not gonna... I don't really want to believe that I'll wind up in blue. I think I'll take a Rebuke. I don't know. I might wind up being black, in which case at least the Broken Wings... Maybe I take a pick, actually. It's totally playable. Helps with the 4 or more in case I end up having any of that stuff. Fleeting Flight's okay. I think I love this card. Maybe I'm overvaluing it, but it's kind of tough to cope with. Don't really want Claws Out or Exsanguinate. The Dinosaur's okay. I think I might just take a land. Yeah. So I'm still open to green, black, or green, white, or green, red, honestly. I don't know what green, blue is supposed to do, but I don't want to do it. Is there an article on like what the color group pairs are supposed to do? I don't remember what green, blue is. Everyone else makes sense. Green, blue, I just don't know. Fleeting Flight's okay. There's a green, blue land. Another one of these? Just kind of an okay card, right? Fleeting Flight's okay too. Yeah, okay. You don't need a million 4-drops. And this one isn't like the greatest card ever printed. It seems fine. I don't know what I could do here. I mean, I guess a land? Blue and red are both not colors it looks like I'm playing, but maybe I end up playing one of them and wanting to splash the other because I opened something cool. I don't know. I guess we should take a Broken Wings. It's more of a sideboard card, obviously, but I suspect it's playable a lot of the time. Could take a Goblin and, like... I don't have much in the way of 2-drops. Maybe we end up playing red-green, and then this would be an okay card. I mean, the red-green land is kind of a signal, right? Clearly nobody is playing both of those colors. Neither of those cards is especially good. I don't see it as some huge, like, oh, yeah, I could have taken a red card or a white card. I'm probably not playing either one, but if I am, this thing that goes wide is a lot more likely to be good than just some card selection. Kind of Broken Wings anyway, whether I like it or not. Oh, I think loot is pretty good. Yeah. Okay, what else is there? Sure. Vanilla 12-8. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the rare. I ran into loot on... Oh, hello. I don't have any other elves. My very first draft. Or sealed, I guess. Do I control any other elves? I don't. I mean, 3 mana for a 2/2 mana dork? I don't think I want that. Just give me a card that draws a card. I could take the hair. Or, no, I don't want this. I don't think I need another big creature. I just want like a little dude that smooth things out. The green-white land would be okay, but just give me a nice solid, a body that comes with a card. Drakoseth. 7 mana, 7/7 flyer. Wow. Very powerful attack trigger. Tatyova. I didn't actually pick up any blue splash, did I? Tatyova would be a real banger of a card, though. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I have to take. Easy splash. Or rather, the splash may be difficult, but it's easy to decide to do it. I think it would be irresponsible not to. Blue-black is no help. What are you? 3 mana 2/2. Your cats? I mean, I have a couple cats. And it's a 3 mana for a 2/2 and a 2/1 at worst. Sort of. I mean, I guess if they kill it, it is worse than that. But it's still 2 bodies for 3 mana, and like, yeah, it seems well worth picking up. No. Giant Growth, great trick. Yeah, easy choice, I guess. This makes 2 cats. What is this? Oh, but this cares about non-tokens, I assume? Yeah, okay. It's still good, though. I don't think I need Meteor Golem. There's a cat. I think I need the Evolving Wilds, though, for Tatyova. Not only because it can get me the blue source for Tatyova, but because it's 2 Tatyova triggers if I already have Tatyova when I play this. That's sort of optimistic thinking. Like, Philidar Savior would be very nice, don't get me wrong. But I want that Evolving Wilds more badly. Okay, this is a lot of black, but not anything that tempts me to play black. Not excited about this card either, for what it's worth. Is this equipment any good? I just don't think I need a 12/8. It is kind of funny with the Great Worm, but like 6 mana for a huge creature. You know what, give me the feather. I couldn't, I had one. Okay, I wasn't sure. Green-white land is nice. Boy, these things really are just going around. I mean, it is huge. It's bigger than Yargle. That's something. But there's too many, like, murder effects, right? If my opponent plays a 12/8 cat against me, I'm just going to concede. So, like, maybe I should be drafting the 12/8 cat? I don't know. Or 12, is it a cat? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. But I feel like there are decks in other colors, and I might get Banishing Light, right? It's a dinosaur, of course. A cat collector. I don't gain much life, but I do like cats. It's that or this. I mean, I think I want the cat collector. There's ramp here. Don't think that's that exciting. I have a lot going on 3. Not so much on 4. I suppose I could take the Prowler. It likes counters as well. But I think the cat collector is better by a lot. Can I find any other ways to gain life? Maybe. Hello, it's a lifelinker. This card is insane. Overrun's an exciting finisher, but I've got to have this. I still don't really think I have any elves, do I? Oh, this card's... Every time an opponent has had this in their hand or put it on the board, I've been like, well, see you later. But, I mean, I don't have much removal. I could take a bite down. Like, I have several large creatures. Do I really need this one? Yeah. This is why I lose, but okay, sure. That's an interesting card there. What are you? Oh, Bushwhack. Yeah, that's removal and fixing. Oh, Banishing Light, though. Yeah, I think that's even more important. I was just talking about how I can't deal with a 12/8 cat. I think I want to land over elves, right? It's a really good... I mean... Ramp is powerful. It is sort of a downside if you don't have payoffs for it. Like, you're spending a whole card on just a little 1/1. So you need to get some advantage out of the extra tempo the ramp gives you. I think I'm set up to do that. We'll see. Ooh, Cathar Commando is a classic. I think I want it the most out of all these cards. It's not a cat, is it? I mean, it's a human, but it's not something weird like furry. Okay, I'll take a bite down. Oh, Healer's Hawk. Well, I mean, I have the cat collector. Healer's Hawk would be like my first cat collector synergy, but I really need a bite down. It's just silly not to take it. Oh, all my tap lands gain life. That's a thought. You are... I wouldn't mind one more big creature. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to make your move. But I want to take this. I'll be responsible. Sure. I don't think I need Grow from the Ashes. Oh, hello. I wouldn't mind 3 of those. Look at all those cats. So first of all, what cats do I have? I don't think this is what I should be looking at, but it is what I am looking at. You're a cat, huh? I remember this card from... What was this? Mom, maybe? What set was Wary Thespian in? Yeah, Mom. I never knew it was a cat. Okay. That's kind of cool. So this guy gives all of my other cats +1/+1. Oh, I thought it made a 2/1. I thought it made a 2/1 cat, but it makes a 2/2 cat. Wow, okay. And when any non-token cats enter, I get another cat. I mean, the cat package is pretty exciting. We're not cutting that, obviously. What do I have the game's life? Not that much, right? Oh, Tatyova. That would be exciting, huh? So, a little hard to run her, it's true. What do I have that cares about counter? Oh, right. Yeah. What do I have that cares about counters? Mostly, I put counters on things. I don't really have anything that cares about counters on things, except this. And, I mean, the Gnarlid Colony. Give everything trample. Kind of nice. So, I don't think these Fleeting Flights are that good. You know, it's an alright combat trick. Potentially a way to sneak in lethal. But the counter is not the most important part of it. And just overall, not that exciting in general, I guess. So this is way too many 3s. I think we can safely say that. The Ambush Wolf, the Truffle Snout, those can go. The rest of this, I mean, I do kind of want. Oh my god, look at all... There's more 3s down here. Alright, let's get Broken Wings and Grow from the Ashes out of here. What do I have with power? At least 4. Very little. So let's get Garrick's Uprising out of here. And, like... This is 40 cards. It doesn't look like the greatest deck, but I guess we'll see. I don't have any ideas for improving it, really. Maybe I could cut, like... I was going to say cut a Goldane Pick, but I already have a ton of creatures. And Goldane Pick makes blue mana. I think 2 islands, 1 Evolving Wild, and a couple of, like, things like Goldane Pick in spells is fine. My dailies! What are my dailies? I'm already matched. Got a nice 2-3-5 curve, I guess. I got all my colors. It's the Cat-Har Commando. Oh, it's a nice pickup, I think. Because then I can actually maybe skip my turn 4 by playing 2 lands on 3. Yeah, that looks great. So loot and 2 lands, which means next turn I can play Needletooth Pack. But I don't... I mean, I'd like to attack with Cathar Commando. I don't want them to block. I guess if they do, it's not the end of the world. Okay, great. Because I want the Morbid trigger for next turn. But I figured they didn't... Oh, this land has a dinosaur on it? What set is... This is some secret lair stuff, or what? Oh, Jurassic Park, I see. I'm just going to let this trade go through. I could try Giant Growthing, but I'm not going to be that greedy. Okay. This I will not allow, because Giant Growth... Killing a creature and saving a creature, that's worth doing, even though it means I don't get this. But maybe I shouldn't have attacked with this. I don't know. Because it set me up. That resolves, I guess. It's a little tempting, actually, to wait to blow this up so I can get a Morbid trigger next turn. If I don't hit a land, it doesn't work out so hot, but in that case, maybe it's fine. Okay. I can just kill this when I'm ready. I don't have to do it now. And in the meantime, hitting them for 3 is pretty cool. I don't know. Dave Judgment in a red-white deck does not seem very likely. What is this? Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample. Okay. Maybe I could have attacked with the 1/1 because they're incentivized to block here. It's so greedy to play this out. I don't know. I do want to kill them quickly, though. A cat token? I don't know. Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample. That's quite a collection of keywords. Although it is a 2-mana 1/1. I mean, that's still pretty good, right? It easily trades into like a vanilla 2-mana 2/2, which, okay, obviously they aren't printing those. But they print a lot of 2-mana 2/2s with upside, and that thing is kind of like a 2/2 with the upside that combat tricks are extra good on it, right? Black or red spells? I mean, I'm so close and it's a 750. I'll just leave it, I guess. Pretty nice draws that game. And Tux 92. Elves into Cat Collector, I guess? Gonna need another land at some point. But I've got a few turns to find it. Oh, never mind. I'll play this instead of the Cat Collector. Well, I guess this isn't itself a cat. So the order on those doesn't, strictly speaking, matter. Really could use another land, though. No, stop! Very funny. I get to play extra lands every turn. Wow. Selesnya cats and no lands. I mean, huh. Attacking here seems kind of cool. I could eat the food and get a cat, or I could play the unicorn and then like hope that when I get the cat later, it's bigger. I think that's more important, but I guess I can wait to decide. What do they have that flashes in blue-white? I mean, I guess they might have Feybloom Trick to trade with my 2/2? That would be sad. At least I could eat the food in response. No, that makes a cat token. I could hold this back, but I think I need to be aggressive. I just don't... They clearly are willing for this attack to happen. That's why they swung with everything. They want me to do this. I don't think that I can really play into it. Yeah, I don't know what they have in mind, but I'm not going to like it. I don't think they can want to race when this is the board if they don't have anything happening this turn. Okay. Yeah, see? They wanted to kill this 2/2. I might have to let them now, because this, I mean, this sucks. Yeah. I think I just have to trade off all of my useful assets. I don't know how I'm supposed to win this. But it certainly isn't by taking 10. Okay, that's a land. That's something. Although not enough, obviously. Well, I can attack with these and... They probably shouldn't block, right? But if they don't, there's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, they're giving me a Morbid Tribute. That's a slight advantage. And they only have me on a 3-turn clock. Actually, no, I have food, so it's... Yeah, I don't know. I do not want this again. I mean, I need... I don't know. Broken Wings. Is that still in the deck? I think so. Land is nice, but the spells in my hand don't win the game, so... I need to find a different spell. So I need to eat a food to go to 5. Which means I'm playing loot or nothing. If I attacked for 8 here, I would be setting up 2-turn lethal. 9 doesn't look like a huge difference. So I think I do want to play loot instead of attacking with this. If they have like a lightning bolt or lightning burst or whatever to shoot me in the face, it doesn't matter if they can do it in response to me eating the food because they just have enough damage to kill me. They refute the loot. Okay. Well, I mean, they're going to get 2 random cards and they need one of them to kill me, or, I mean... Oh no, 1 random card, because they had to discard what they drew, of course. Oh, right, that makes a cat if I do it on my turn. Okay, there was a reason to do it on my turn. I keep forgetting that. Holy shit, are you kidding me? I won that game? I was so beleaguered the whole time. I was depressed. I mean, they flooded out, I guess, but 6 is not a huge number of lands. I want to give myself a big old pat on the back for not attacking with this guy when the situation was just extremely suspicious. So I think if I'd done that, I don't know. I mean, I made the trades they were going to make anyway, so... No, if I had attacked with more, I think they might have just killed me? Question mark? I'm not sure. Or at least put me low enough that I wouldn't be able... that I would be dead by now? I don't know. Wow. Very, very lucky to escape that game with a win. Team Show Live. Is this some ad for someone's Twitch channel or something? Alright, looks great. I mean, no Land of War Elves, but you know, they can't be in every hand. And frankly, these are all such cheap cards, I don't even know if I want Land of War Elves. I probably would. Very Thespian first, I think. Assuming nothing weird happens. I want to get... I only have 1 green mana, so I want to get my green spells on the board and not in hand. And it's a good attacker. Plus... Well, actually, here's a question. What do I want to surveil for? I don't know. And in that case, maybe I should not do so? But, like, probably land, right? Yeah, this is just a good attacker. The surveil now versus later is not as big a deal as having a 3/1 that I can equip a pick to, for example. Evolving Wilds. The worst land? Yeah. I mean, I could go get my blue source, but I don't have Tadyova. I don't really have a good opportunity to play this. Yeah, get out of here. It's a 1. Well, the gold vein pick does swing through it and make a treasure, which is nice. I think that's the play, yeah? If they want to deny me the treasure, they can chump. That's fine, too. This is a 2/2. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, I like bite down a lot. Let's see. If I bite down, I get a treasure, and then I can play my own Helpful Hunter and draw a land. Instant damage equal to its power target creature. Okay. Just checking. No. What do they have for 1 mana? They have there's a +1/+1. No, that's 2 mana. What is the white 1 mana instant? Indestructible. Okay, yeah. Oh, Fleeting Flight is 1 mana. Okay. There's also a +2/+2 till end of turn. Yes, give me that treasure. Yes, a forest. Equip the cat? Probably not. So I would put them on Fleeting Flight or maybe Moment of Triumph. No, Moment of Triumph actually would have worked, right? Because it would have put... Oh, rude. It would have put +2/+2, making this have 4, and then also they would have gained life. So I think what they have is Fleeting Flight. A 1/1 counter, flying, prevent combat damage. Okay. Well, maybe wish I'd equipped the cat. I'll trade this for either of your creatures. Just give me the Morbid trigger. Or a treasure. I'm fine either way, honestly. Oh, they gain life. I hate that. Oh. I'll take it. I feel like if they had Fleeting Flight, they would have attacked into this. Interesting. Turns to the battlefield. This is an artifact. I could Cathar Commando it and get a Morbid trigger that way. This thing is scary. But if I think they have Fleeting Flight, like attacking into it is so bad. Let's just Surveil, I guess. I mean, Plains is okay. I don't like. I think I say no. Like, I don't mind drawing a land, but I don't want a lot of them. Yeah, no attack. Well, actually, just trade the cat for a counter on this. Kind of funny. Should have done that first, I guess. Well, let's not. I don't know, a counter here would make me feel a lot better. But this was obviously a better attack if I did it while I had mana up. This was a mistake to do it this way. No plays. Okay. I think just kick this? Or a bunch more creatures, maybe? Yeah, let's do this so I can get the Cathar Commando out there. Could I attack with my 3/1? With either of them? No, not while they still have that 2/1 on board. I can kill that with Cathar Commando someday. Well, but like, I'd rather just kill it with this, right? With one of these? The problem is if they actually have a trick, I don't know. If they have a trick, I don't mind them using it to kill one of these, I guess. Yeah, let's just swing with the 3/1s. Please, give me Morbid triggers before this gets bigger. Okay, so we get to see what they're up to now. Is it Feather of Flight? Or Fleeting Flight? It is. Okay. But I get my Morbid trigger. I get that combat trick out of their hand. I'm pretty happy with that outcome. I assume they're going to have some way to kill this. Like, maybe they have the Luminous whatever, like 2 mana kill a tapped creature or 5 mana kill anything. And they're just waiting till I attack or they have enough to pay the ward. I don't know. Main phase Cathar Commando, because they don't want it to die on my turn, I guess. But they're actually waiting till my turn to do whatever it is they're doing with it. All right, let's kick this. Now I have a big trampler. These are not destroyable by command. Oh. If I equip this, they can use Cathar Commando, but then it can't participate in a block. So if I make this an 8/7, they could double block to trade with it, which would be fine with me. They finally... Okay, they did. That's what they had. Okay, that's annoying. But I still have a decent board. Problem is I need a way to kill this. Ah! Okay. Right. For some reason I was thinking they would gain life every time a creature entered, and like... So this would just trigger all the time? But no, that's a separate card. This is when you gain life. Which they're not doing all the time. So, I mean, I can equip this here. They can always blow this up at any time. Actually, let's put it here. Because it's a nice blocker for Cathar Commando. And a nice double blocker for their 5/5 anyway. I don't know. I'm really hoping I get to untap with loot. They just spent their Luminous Rebuke. Surely Black-White wouldn't have a second spot removal spell. Really? Okay. Shouldn't you have made something die first? Okay, I can't kill any of their stuff, right? Let's just check. Correct. Okay, I thought they should have Cathar Commandoed away my this thing and then killed loot, but... Or killed a 4/4, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked my Cathar Commando and I'm upset that they have this. But it could be worse. Really? Okay. Trade your 4/2 for a 1/1 token? What? Okay, so loot... Look at the top 6, mana value less than... So I do have some 7 mana value creatures, specifically one of them. But I also have Tatyova. Right? And if I have Tatyova, I'd rather not have played the land yet. Whereas if I have the Quilled Great Worm... Well... I want to have played the forest already. I think I'll optimize for Tatyova. This is... Oh, this is... You can do this at any... Oh, wow. Okay, I'll play this, I guess. I can do this during their turn, so they don't even know if I'm getting anything good. Like, if they attack, right? Oh, wait, this isn't where I wanted it. Whoops. Well, it was where I thought I wanted it, but I should have wanted it here. Or maybe I should have just activated and then... Maybe I could have equipped the creature I got, even. Yeah, see, I should have put it here so their 5/3 doesn't have a good attack, is what I think is the case. It also gives me 2 blockers for their lifelinker, which is important, probably. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what I get. Are you a cat? No, you're a beast. I assume I want this. A 4/5. Oh man, Equipment Hero would have been so much better. But a 4/5, I can trade this off. That's fine. This is so good though. Oh, wait. If I take the cat, this would be a 3/3. And I'd have another 2/2. But this makes things bigger by even more. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I made a mistake. I should... If I had played better, I would still have that trample creature instead of this. Oh, this doesn't even give Morbid because creature didn't die on my turn. Whoops. I'm so bad. Oh, hello. Oh, it's only 6. I thought this was 7. It's a 7/7. During your turn. Okay, I think I'm just going to play this and equip it. Or is it what I want to equip? What if I swing with the 2/2 and just, like, lose it? Is that good? I get to put 2 counters on something? I don't think that's all that good. An 8/8 is... It does threaten to be good next turn, but right now I think I want this. Man, that turn where I put the pick on the wrong thing without thinking about it. I was like, I want a creature as big as I can get. And then I did it, and then I looked at the board and was like, oh no, actually turning a 2/2 into 3/3 would have been way better than turning a 4/4 into a 5/5. I mean, I'm in good shape here, don't get me wrong. But I could have been in better shape. Tatiova should be getting near the top, right? We know the bottom 5 are not Tatiova, so there's only 13 cards left that could be. We're drawing one of them. I mean, I don't have a land, so... I definitely shouldn't have played my 7th. Well, I don't know. I guess I needed the equipment, so... Or at least I found it useful. Banishing Light the 5/5. I mean, that ought to do it, honestly. Could have attacked with loot, actually, now that I look at it. They can't kill it. Got him? Okay. The 14/14 Trampler. I mean, you know, they could still have Day of Judgment or something. Or the black 5 mana, everyone sacrifices 13 creatures. If they don't have one of those cards, I think I win the game. If they had one of those cards, I feel like they would be casting it without so much thinking. I don't think there's a spell that flashes in 4 Death Touchers. Even if there were, this 14/14 would trample. Maybe they're emoting me. Let's find out. No, just thinking it over. How could I win here? Okay. Oh, this thing woke up. Back to bed, back to bed. Yeah, well. I mean, aren't they dead? They have to chump this, let's say here, go to 12. They get maximum chumps by going here, and they still take 14. I don't know. I mean, I guess this is a little incautious. Like, maybe they have more life gain? Somehow? I don't want to... I don't know. If they do... They can't make good blocks. I can afford to just throw away loot here. Like, if they really... What are they going to do? Double block loot and still live somehow? I don't think so. And if I hold back loot to try to, like, get an activation in this turn, then I don't actually present lethal, I think. Yeah. Because they could chump 8 here and 6 here. They go to 12. My 14 tramples over for 11. They go to 1. So I do have to attack with loot there to have lethal. The worm, I mean, that's a pretty cool... It does a lot. It dies to, you know, Hero's Downfall, but if you can ever engage in combat, if you can ever attack and have the creature not die, that worm is very powerful. I mean, a little slow, but I think it's worth keeping. I have an actual removal spell and all 3 colors. I am going to go get a blue here, because I don't need more than 1 white, and I have the double green I need. So when this enters, make a food. When this enters, I mean, I want a cat, right? Not a food? I don't have a way to gain life. I mean, yes, this eventually will, but... What are... I forgot. I want to look up what blue-green is actually supposed to do. They have played a 2-3. It's kind of annoying. I can't... I mean, I guess I can bite down on this, but I don't really want to. So what is blue-green actually doing according to this article? Ramp. Okay, what a boring archetype. They have exiled my 3/2. Well, that's not very nice. I would have liked to gain life with it. Or with it still on board, rather. I could play this, but the Morbid won't go off. And I might draw something cool with this. And even if I don't, I have Bite Down. I don't know. It's pretty greedy. Ah! Okay. Would have loved to land a lot. Do I bite down a Healer's Hawk? Probably. It's like the only thing I can bite down on right now, and I really should bite down on something, because I'm not going to have the mana anytime soon. Actually, I think it would be appropriate thematically if the Helpful Hunter caught me a bird. No lands, no plays? Whoa. I mean, this sounds like a counterspell, right? What else could it be? Obviously, they don't have a land, but... Really, all of those can't be cast for 3 or less mana? I don't really believe it. So I'm just going to run out the Unicorn and eat a food. If they counter this, it's sad, but not as sad as countering something else. Okay. Unicorn Resolving tells me I don't think they have a counterspell. They have something else. Which means something like Prideful Parent is going to be really cool when it hits. They just cycle. 4th land. I guess they're tapping out here for something. They didn't have a 3-mana play. I guess they all must cost 4. Or maybe they decided Unicorn wasn't worth countering? I doubt that. Okay, yeah, bounce the Unicorn. Or are they going to bounce the token, you think? No, the Unicorn. Okay. That's interesting. Swing with 2/3 or no? Okay. I don't mind trading my 2/2 for your 3/2 if that's what you want to do. They might not want to, in which case I get in 2 damage for free, which is also fine. Oh, why couldn't you have been untapped, man? Okay, well, let's see what this does. Yeah, makes sense. Well, we're pretty sure they don't have a counterspell in hand, so I don't necessarily have to slam this out. But it's very mana efficient. Yeah, I think I just do it. You know, it's a good card. It doesn't get the Morbid trigger right now, but it's still a huge creature, and it might get a Morbid trigger later. And I just like 5 is the amount of mana I needed to spend that turn to use my hand efficiently. So even if this doesn't get the Morbid trigger, I can't imagine it was wrong to play it. Okay, killing it. Yeah, makes sense. No Morbid trigger for me, but that's okay. Right? Well, I'm not getting one next turn, so... There's no way I could get my creatures to die against a board of nothing. Kitty cat attack? Meow! Great. Well, they know I have the Unicorn. I want this to land while I... It's less mana efficient, but... Nothing Morbid happened right now, and this is the chance to get 2 counters out of the Unicorn before they can kill it. Swing 2/2. Tolarian Terror. Alright. It's tempting to full swing. One creature dies, presumably the unicorn. And then I get in 7 damage. And I get a morbid trigger for this. Maybe that's not so good. Swing with the cats only. The baby cats. And the big cat. I don't mind if they kill the big cat. Get in some damage, lose an okay creature. That's the greatest thing that could ever happen. They were afraid of a combat trick. And now I can actually get that back when I kick this and draw a card. But I want to make sure I get this morbid trigger, I think. I'm going to hang on to this for a turn. It's not urgent that I get this out right away. I just want to make sure I can kick it. Oh, you thought your snake was big. I have a hyena. Hyena rogue? Okay. Five mana to kill a Tolarian Terror. I mean, that seems like a pretty good deal to me. Oh, hang on. Do I want a cat collector? I don't think so. It would be a 4/3, but yeah, killing the Tolarian Terror is a great coup. Hope they don't counter this. Got him. So suppose that I were to attack all. No, okay, I will not be offered this opportunity. That one? Why not the 6/5? It has ward. Understood. Yeah, I mean, this threatens to hit a lot, right? 2, 4, 7 in the air. Maybe I just have to play out a lifelinker. Not worry about the cat drawing a card. It would be great, but this lets me be more certain I live through the turn. And also, probably I kill him next turn? Yeah, because if I don't have this lifelinker, I'm not going to gain life next turn, and they can just, like, swing all... I don't know. I guess I'm scared. That's what it is. So now the extra 3 damage they get from swinging with their 2/2 is neutralized by my 4 lifelink. They might bounce it, I guess, but that's them spending a card, spending mana. Presenting an obstacle to their lethal makes it more likely that I could survive and then have lethal in response. Okay. Well, so it is 7 in the air. It's only 10 if I don't block at all. They could have Fleeting Flight for 1 more damage. So I probably should jump with the cat unless that jeopardizes my lethal crackback. So let's say I don't block at all. How much am I hitting for? They block 1 creature. The 7/6. They take 8. Wow. So I actually have to decide if they have Fleeting Flight or some other 1 mana pump ability, I have to block. But then I don't get to kill them. I mean, what's with this attack all? No, if they had Fleeting Flight, they would have just used it to give their creature flying and kill me. I think so. Maybe this attack is to try to scare me into blocking so I don't have lethal, but they could have just not attacked and then I wouldn't have lethal. Okay, but this gets me low enough that I die next turn, even if I... Okay, so if I... Okay, no blocks. Whew. Okay, I think that was a good attack all by opponent, because it gets in enough damage, whether I block or not, that they can kill me next turn. And if I get nervous and block at all, which would not be unreasonable, then I can't kill them. And they actually get me. Whereas if they are cautious and hang back, like, you know, I have more creatures than they do. I am the one threatening lethal. I can attack with many creatures every turn, and they can just like chump off their flyers or something. So I think it was cute to put me in a spot where I had to decide, do they have 1 damage or not? Versus just waiting and being in a spot where they're probably going to die no matter what. Yeah, good game. I liked that attack. Well, this is going a lot better than my green-white sealed deck. That was so bad. I still don't like green-white. I don't know. I always say stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm a control player. I like, you know, whatever, but I usually then follow it up by saying, well, actually, you know, whenever I'm playing a deck, I'm like, oh yeah, this kind of Magic's pretty cool too. You know, counting out, I don't know. All the colors get to do cool stuff, and it's different cool stuff, and it's all reasonably enjoyable when you're doing it. And none of it is like brain dead, thoughtless, whatever. Oh, I really need a 3rd land, but if I get one, oh boy. I mean, I'm on the draw. I think I have to keep this. We have a few shots at a land. What is this? Oh, it's a land. Could I afford to get an island here? Probably that's a bad idea. I'll get a treasure at some point off the pick, right? And I might need double green for loot or something like that. I don't know. Jeez. The aggro never stops. Oh, they have to target it even if they're not going to pay. Yeah, that's true. What did I say I wanted? Green? Yeah. Yeah. Worst choice, it turns out. It's pretty scary out there. Jeez. Didn't you know Leyline of... Was it Anticipation? Is that the red one? You know that's banned? You can't play that anymore in Standard? I can't believe they just cashed in Sure Strike for 3 damage on turn 3. I mean, I guess they don't have any land. They just need the game to be very short. I mean, I guess playing loot so I can get a land and then equip loot seems pretty cool. Bet you wish you had a +3/+0 and First Strike trick now. I mean, I can't block, I assume, but that's costing them mana. God, I wish I had one more mana. Oh, I could attack with loot. Oh, no. Okay, I think that's the line, actually. It's so scary. But if they let this in... Yeah, which I would imagine a red-white player would. I get the treasure. And then I just barf all over the board. Okay, I mean, it's only 2 damage. Does this have any other weird effect? No, it's just easy to reanimate. Raid. Where's my life gain, man? Okay, land? Land is pretty cool. I can play this. It's an 8/8. And then I guess just swing with the 3/3 Vig, make them trade. Yeah. This attack doesn't really work. They can just block it here. But then the cat this becomes a 6/6, right? Unless they double block here? In which case, they're trading these 2 creatures for these 2 creatures, which would be fine. And if they don't do that, they have problems. Honestly, what if I do even this? The problem is this can make stuff unable to block. Maybe that's too aggressive. But they have a relatively short clock on me. I do need to be somewhat aggressive. I think I can afford this much. Because this is the one creature they won't let block. You know what? Throw the unicorn at him. I gotta get these creatures bigger. Loot is a good blocker. This is a good blocker. This is a good blocker. Unless they kill it. And if they kill it, I'm reasonably happy. Okay. Can play both of these and move the pick. I guess put it on the trampler, right? I could put it here and then this lives through a double block. Trampler's going to be big enough to kill him anyway over 2 turns, yeah. Okay, so let's surveil first. Actually, maybe I want to leave the pick where it is. No, that doesn't do anything. Game's going to be over in 2 turns, I think. So a creature's not anything. So if I swing... With both of these, they can make one creature unable to block, which is fine. But what do I want to have the pick on blocks? How important is it? Not very, I guess. But how important is it for this to be bigger? I don't know, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I get treasure from this, of course. So I can still move the pick. land into Burst Lightning Face kills me, but there's not much I can do about that. I don't know what I even need this on. Does it even matter? They're not going to have Trample, I don't think. They might have Menace? I don't know. Menace would be a problem. You? Okay, that was not Burst Lightning Face. This is still not Burst Lightning Face. Okay, we got him. Whew. Yeah, I mean, pretty scary start. That Sure Strike, a little bit premature, I think. If they had the Sure Strike later, I think they would have been a lot happier. Because I would have lost loot or something like that. And I think I was right to just start throwing creatures at him once I had the worm. As much as I could to make sure I could, you know, I mean, race, right? Kill them before they kill me. Because they're definitely going to kill me in reasonably short order, so I need to push as much damage as I can afford. Alright, 5-0. I haven't seen Tatyova a single time, have I? I haven't drawn her. I haven't, like, filtered through her with loot. I haven't surveilled her, I don't think. Have I mulliganed her once, maybe? I'm not sure. But, I mean, the blue splash has not been a big imposition either. This is a little weak, but only because I'm missing a 3-drop. Otherwise, the hand, 2. Otherwise, the hand is pretty excellent. I have one of my greatest 3s, and I have a 4 and a 5 and some removal and all my colors. I mean, can't be too bad. Although this needs to be a forest, not an island. Too greedy to use it to pick up an island, I think. When I have a double green spell in hand already. Every time. No, you are not allowed to kill this. I forbid it. This is a hyena, that's right. Ah, punished! Okay, I mean, yeah. Punished for not being greedy? If they block, I'll spend 4 mana and get out this. If they don't, I think it's the cat. Okay. It's mana efficient, gets a counter, can't be too mad. I'm slightly missing the opportunity to, like, you know, if they can kill this, I might not get an extra cat out of this. That would be sad. But missing a morbid trigger is also sad. Oh my goodness. I think we should greed this out, right? If I hit a land, I get another cat, which is insane. And if I don't, I have bite down for the morbid trigger here, which is also fine. Yeah, more cats, please. Selesnya cats. I mean, Claws Out would be very good right now, obviously. I don't have it in my deck. This is sort of a pretty unusual way for things to go for me. Oh my god, okay. It's like every cat in my deck. I don't think I have any others. It's just gross drawing them all together like this. I'm not going to use Bite Down on this. I don't really care about it. You can eat a cat for all I care. Get in for a ton of damage. Okay, you have some trick. I'll Bite Down in response. Fake Hero Death looks pretty good right here. If it gets to resolve, obviously. Trades for this, they get their creature back. If it doesn't resolve, I mean, it's very, very bad for my opponent. Cathar Commando, okay, that doesn't do anything, fortunately, but it gains life. Are there 13 creatures? 4, 3, 6, 11. No. Because the black board clear has some flavor text on it that says if there are 13 creatures on board, this only costs 1 instead of 5. Yeah, this was gross. What other cats do I have in my deck? I think that was all of them. No, Wary Thespian. That's right. There's 3 Prideful Parents, the Cat Lord. Oh, I have a Cat Collector, I guess. Let's just look. Yeah, all 3 Prideful Parents, and this, and this. The only cat I was missing was Wary Thespian. Why is the Cat Collector not here? Oh, Cat Creature Token. Yeah. Gross, gross draw. Alex, roar! Dressed as a dinosaur. I love it. Yeah. Great hand. This gains life. Cat Collector? Well, 4th land isn't bad. But I want it to be a plains. I don't actually think like it lets me play a 3-drop and Giant Growth on the same turn. I think get it out of here. What is this? Paradise Druid. Okay, that's fun. It's a special guest, right? It's not like a real card from this set, I think. I think I want the Prideful Parent rather than the Cat Collector, because I'm not necessarily gaining life right away. And having a 1/1 token, you know, having multiple attackers, kind of cool. I don't know. I don't have a good reason. I don't need one. I'm in charge. I can do whatever I want. I don't recognize these lands. I think I like them. Nothing, huh? All right. I'll attack with everything. What do you want to do about it? No! Nobody does this! Oh my god. This card's not good. Help! Ah! Oops. Really wish I had more lands. I could just play loot and do stuff, but I don't. I mean, they spent 4 mana bouncing 5 mana worth of my tempo. It's not the end of the world. 5 mana, draw 3. Okay. This is untapped, but I don't have a way to kill it. So, I mean, who cares, I guess? I want to surveil, but I don't want... It's just mana inefficient to do that. I think I just keep doing this. First time I've seen Aetherize Resolve in this format. They set themselves up well for it, I guess. Fine. Yeah, you certainly are doing, like, you are playing control. I can say that much. I kind of would have wanted. I kind of want that forest back now. Wary Thespian plus Giant Growth would be a decent play this turn. Do I want to attack with the cat and let them eat this? I mean, not really. Trading this for a Paradise Druid would be fine. I mean, I can Giant Growth and just get out a 3/1 lifelinker. I guess that's okay. Oh, they're not going to try. Great. Okay, I'll make these trades. No. They were just loving getting that creature into my yard, huh? Well, I mean, I have a make your move, I guess, for when it gets too big. Okay. Land. Green is the color I want. I thought I wanted white to kick this, but don't actually have anything to get back. I'm going to crack this early, actually. So I can surveil? Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just making my move here. No, that's not going to become a 4/4 anytime soon, I don't think. Play loot, I guess? Doesn't do anything, but it costs 3 mana. That's the main thing it has going for it. I need to get these expensive spells played. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm in bad shape here, for sure. They have so much value. They're gonna win in the long game. I need to somehow make the game short, but I can't play all these cards, you know? Well, I forgot Llanowar Elves makes green. They actually could have made this a 4/4 in my end step, and then make your move would have been a reasonable play. So I have a creature in here. They have a creature. This can hit me for 5. I kind of want to allow it rather than chumping, because it encourages them to actually spend the mana. Yeah, go ahead and hit me. They're not going to. Okay. Oof. There's so much happening, man. Oh no, double green. So I could take green. I could take white and try to kick this thing, but there's no... I'm not getting a creature back anytime soon, right? I don't even have any creatures that cost the right amount besides Wary Thespian. So I think I want the green. Well, do I? Because Thespian Wild Growth, I mean, it's an okay... It's not a turn I'm looking forward to making, I'll tell you that. Maybe I do take this for the potential kicker to bring back Thespian someday. I don't know. It's so far in the future. Doesn't seem like it can be right. Ugh, every time I fetch a land, I draw that land on the very next turn. It's so rude. Okay. There's a 4/2 flash in green, and they have 4 mana up. I'd like to attack with loot, but I'm a little scared. I think loot is one of the few ways I could win this game. Kind of sad to surveil this while they have the ooze. Bite down's pretty good. More reasons to put a forest in my hand on the battlefield, I guess. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is. It's good. It's not as good as a land, though, right? Oh, I needed a second forest for loot. That's why I shouldn't have taken a plains. Whoops. Okay, there was actually a reason where it was very clearly right. Okay. Well, I mean, Bite Down doesn't really deal with much, right? Their creature is so much bigger than mine. And I'm already killing the big one. Or I'm planning to. They should kill loot now in case I have a forest. Although I think I've demonstrated that I don't, so it would be requiring... Jeez, they have another! They're so rampy. I mean, I guess that's blue-green. I looked up what's blue-green. It's ramp. Okay. They aren't even cracking their Evolving Wilds? They're tapping down loot before I can play a land. Sure, that's cute. Pick is something, I guess. But I think I just attack with everything here. I don't mind to trade with the Thespian because I can kick this. Well, I'm going to waste my next Surveil, I guess. Oh, I could go Morbid instead. Kick this later. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's put down a big creature with Ward. They have double blue? I didn't... I thought I looked and I only saw one blue source. Oh, this. I see. Okay. I didn't realize this was blue-black. I thought it was black or something. I don't know. Well, I think it's time to spin that wheel, right? I've got some good hits. Oh, man, I could do it on their turn. Surprise them with a big blocker. Anything I can do about that flyer? It's really scary. I milled my bite down, or I surveilled it to the bin, rather. This thing's gonna get huge. I don't think I have an answer to that. Yep, that looks about right, looking at my deck list. Okay. Well, let's see if we can manifest a 7/7 when they attack, shall we? I don't imagine they'll attack with their 4/5, but like if they do, maybe that would be cool. Anything with reach? I think I have a spider with reach, actually, right? The reach death touch? Ooh, this is a good one. All right, hit me. Land first, right? I don't see why I would not. Well, spider, an ambush spider would have been nice, I guess. But I think we just play it. Maybe I was just supposed to keep spinning the wheel on loot until I hit a giant worm? I don't know. This has been quite an experience. I mean, I'm dead here, obviously. I'm taking 20 in the sky. Oh, what a game Magic is, huh? Pretty cool stuff over there. I mean, if I had been less slow, it's not like I'm not saying, oh, their deck was so busted. Of course they should win every game. You know? They got to do some cool stuff because I didn't put enough pressure on them. And the Etherize was pretty cool. You know, good for you. It was sure an experience. Well, it turns out they would not have been afraid of a 7/7 trampler. Theodore K? Theodric? Okay, here, I mean, geez. Is this good or awful? It's a turn 2 loot, but I don't have any follow-up? Like, I can't even play a second land on that turn? And then that's it. Those are the only 2 spells I have. I don't think I can keep this. It's so, like, Llanowar Elves into loot, and, like, I have Unicorn, I have Tatiova, but, like, I can't cast any of this shit. Okay, this is pretty good. Just put back the pick, and we're all good. Well, that's fine for later. I don't want it now. Burst lightning, I guess. Okay. Well, we're not looking great. Oh my god, they can just kill the unicorn too. It's so unreal. Any chance I should try to deny them that possibility? Just Evolving Wilds pass and then Spider next turn? Because I think they'd be reasonably happy to just shoot this. If they don't, I have an amazing Prideful Parent follow-up, of course. But they will. But it's like my 3 mana for their 2 mana and then 1 mana. It's like not the end of the world for me. Maybe it disrupts their curve to do this. They decide to let it live for just 1 turn and then I get the lions. Nope. You should attack first, right? Because I can't block because of prowess. And then you get to kill it anyway. Or if they're going to kill it with something other than the sacrifice ability, then sure, do whatever you want. But if you're going to sack the creature to kill this, you should attack first. I obviously can't block. It looks like it did mess up their curve, right? I'm sure they had some other plan in mind for turn 3. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Like, yes, I lost a unicorn that would have been very valuable. But, I mean, they didn't get to do this, right? Think we trade here? I don't think so. I can race with these 2 and, like, develop a spider that blocks this more effectively. Plus, I'm saving up the morbid triggers, I guess. Every time. Fetch a color, get that color. Oh, okay. I think it... Well... I think mana efficiency overall, right? Just get this 4/5 out there. It misses the morbid trigger, but put a big beefy blocker out there. Those are the 3 Bs of magic. Big beefy blockers. Okay. And then draw 7/7 worm? Even if I don't, I can activate this twice, which is quite nice. Gee, well, okay. I mean, they don't get to use it. Activate only as a sorcery, right? Yeah. And it doesn't require tapping, so you can do it as much as you want. The axe gives +1/+1 and double strike and trample. Right? So this would be a 4/4 double striker. So my death touch doesn't work unless I put a counter on it itself. And if I'm doing that, I may as well put one here, right? It's pretty cool for you. Oh, really? I'm happy to make that trade. You lose the thing that was giving this counters, though. Is that really what you want? Oh, it can give itself counters when you equip it with the axe. I see. Okay. I mean... means they kind of have to do something about this, right? Yeah, okay, maybe that was too... I don't know. Maybe it should have been obvious they weren't going to trade with that, but... I didn't want to make it free for them to trade here. I don't know. Probably should have. Them trading here would be pretty good for me. But no, I wanted to get a 6/6, right? I don't know. I thought they would block this. I didn't think they would block the cat token. But maybe they're right. They've played this and put a counter on that. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, let's draw. And I guess the 6/6 just trades for any one of their creatures. I don't want to risk the 7/7 because it's making all my creatures great. Oh, no, I'm so stupid. I should have attacked with both because then they can't afford to double block. Oh, I'm so bad. How do you... I don't understand how this shit works. Oh, I see. Drag. Okay. No, I don't know. This one's going to get bigger and bigger. Okay. I should have attacked with both. I was afraid. I'm just like not used to how this works. But yeah, they couldn't afford to double block. Yeah, they could have. They could have double blocked one and taken 7. So I don't know. But then I would have traded... Well, I don't know. Maybe what I did was right. I hope they just have a double green spell that they can't use. Okay, I mean, that's lethal. But... I mean, 10 damage doesn't kill both of these. I take 0. They kill the 7/7. That's one possibility. The greedy line would be this. And then kill him on the crackback, right? I could compromise block here in case of a combat trick. Or like burst lightning for 2. Lose a much bigger creature. I don't know. I think I should just do this. Try to actually kill it. I lose my worm. but I still have pretty good creatures out there. Oh yeah. I'm not going to have 6 counters anywhere anytime soon. So I don't think they have a pump effect. They would have used it in that combat, or like 2 damage. So I think I can just take 8, swing back and kill him, right? Oh yeah, giving that trample sounds nice. All right, 7, right? 7 and 1. Right? Yeah, okay. I got an orb. Exciting stuff, man. He said sarcastically. Well, finally a good deck. I forget what I said about this before I started. Did I think it was going to be good? I don't know. Well, it worked out. Cats, man. Cats encounters. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.